What's up? What's up?
Hey,
How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. Thanks for hosting me tonight.
Thank thank you for joining me. So I just have a few questions that I want to ask. I
100%.
already told you what my segment is about,
Yes,
and so I'm
ma'am.
just gonna get straight to it.
Let's
The
do it.
first question I have is, how did you get into trading? Who introduced you to Forex?
Cool, cool. I actually was introduced to Forex back in 2017 when I was 16 years old, back in grade 10. One of my friends in matric at the time, yes, he was trading Forex and he was making some money. And in the beginning, we all think, oh, this can't be real or whatever. So, like, I kind of let loose on it, and
Yes,
I just left it a little bit. From there, I saw he was making more and more money, so I thought, nah, this is something I need to be doing. So he introduced me
yes,
to a Forex company in South Africa. Everyone is well aware of them, but I do not want to expose them at the moment because what I have to say is not very,
yes,
how can I say, happy about them. So, anyways, I paid to do a course with them, and literally after doing my whole course with them and supposedly meant to learn about Forex, I absolutely knew nothing. I walked away knowing not how
yeah,
to trade the stock market, not knowing what to do, absolutely nothing. So I thought, you know what? I just wasted my money. This is not for me. Let me leave it.
yeah.
Anyways, years went on, carried on doing school, finished school. Throughout my schooling career, I kind of jumped to Forex back and forth. And then when I got to matric, I started taking Forex a little bit more serious. I wanted to know the aim of the game. What's the secrets? How can I be successful trading the stock market? So I grasped that
Yes,
more of YouTube videos of FX Goat, Emmanuel Forex. Shout out to FX Goats.
yes,
And I started
yes,
learning about Forex there. Then after school, I decided I'm not going to study. I'm going to do Forex trading. But that's obviously not the way that life always
yes,
goes. Sometimes we have speed bumps that we have to accomplish first. And life just took me in a different direction of living with my girlfriend. I was working for a father at the time, and I was just in the pits, the absolute pits. And
mm,
eventually it came to a point where I just said, look, I'm earning this amount in a month. And somebody once told me, you should convert your salary to dollars and tell me if you're happy. And I was like, oh shit. That's
yes,
why still today I only trade dollar accounts because I believe that's
yes,
just something I live by today, you understand? And eventually I just went to
yeah.
the father and I was like, look, this is not for me. I appreciate everything. I'm going to take my last salary and I'm out of here. And that's what I believe in the Forex industry. If you're going to make it, you got to be a risk taker. So that is exactly what I did. I took my last salary
Mm,
and I put 3,000 Rand into a Forex account, trade 245. And I
yeah.
started trading NASDAQ. And in the third day, I had 178,000 Rand in that account. From there, my career just took off in the
Mm,
Forex trading industry. Yes, ma'am.
yes. So, how did you manage to deal with all the losses that come with being a forex trader?
All right. So in the beginning, I was alone. I wasn't having a trading buddy, or I didn't have people backing my trading career, if I'm honest. I had a lot of haters.
Ye-
I still today do, people
Yes.
saying you fake, you this, you'll never make it, it's not for you. Just get a real job. Especially the older generation, if that's what you want to say. They don't really believe in,
Yes.
making money online.
It's funny
So
because when it comes to forex, nobody believes that forex works. But when it
I,
comes to these scams, these triple M's, these things that just come in, people go there full force only to lose everything. So it's
absolutely.
weird.
It is weird, I felt on this, I just feel on the South African side, on the South African Forex market, 80% to 90% of the companies out there are scams. They do not know how to trade the Forex stock
Yes.
market. They are literally making money off scamming people and people that who
People.
are struggling, poverty. They're making poverty actually worse because they give people a sense of
Yes.
hope. Ah, this thing actually works. Maybe this is my only way out.
Yes.
And then they basically lose everything.
Mm.
Yeah. Anyways, to get back to the losses, so in the beginning, I made some big losses. I went from, making
Yes.
hundreds of thousands to losing that as well because, I mean, I had no one, I had no guidance. I was just making money off Nasdaq very quickly and too quickly, I think, actually. When you make too much,
Yes.
you think, now I'm the boss, I'm the boss. That's something you should
Yes.
never think. Market is always king. So in the beginning, I did not handle the losses well. Be honest, I went through a
Mm.
very bad stage. But then I met these guys here at FX Goats. I don't know if you have heard of us at FX Goat
Yes.
Trading Academy.
Yes, yeah. I
Cool
even
beans.
follow them. I'm trying to get a segment with them, so I'm just praying to God.
Yes, man, I'll definitely speak to them. Who do you want to get a segment with? With Emmanuel, TP, or Jaguar, or
Oh, please do put in a good word for me. Ah, please.
100%. I will. You know what I'll say to them? I'll say maybe we can do like a live with all of us on it. Then you can conquer
Oh my God, that
maybe.
would be amazing. Ah, thank you. I would really appreciate that.
Cool beans, man. Yeah, I'll definitely have a chat to them and I'll let you know what they say. Anyways,
Yes.
when it came to dealing with the losses, I just feel like you guys need to almost not hate the market, like it just took everything from me. No, it's teaching you a
Mm,
lesson. That's how you have to see it. You have to see I lost for a reason and I can never do that again. That's why we do such things
mm,
as back testing and I know you're a forex trader yourself, so you understand what I'm saying. So you just really gotta
yes.
get over emotions. I'll tell everyone right now, you cannot be an emotional trader. If you're an emotional trader, you will not make it. Success is not for you in the market. I think you know that yourself.
Yes.
I'm honest this
Mm,
week, Wednesday, as a mentor myself, as a goat myself, we also do take losses and gold fucked me. It killed me. I took a trade that was not for me. But what I did was I stepped away from the market. Even my colleagues knew. I said, guys, I'm leaving the office. I'm not in a good space. And I just took some time to myself. I
yes.
put all my phone, my laptop, absolutely everything aside just to
Mm,
accept what had happened. you know, just accept the market has
yes.
taken your money and there is nothing you can do. There isn't. You can't phone them
No,
and
there
be
is
like, can I have it
absolutely
back?
nothing.
Exactly,
Mm.
exactly.
There's no one you can even complain to. Nothing. It's gone.
Because exactly what's gonna happen? I mean, in the beginning, I remember complaining in the office, like, and everyone's just sitting there and quiet. But it's like, what do you expect them to say? There's nothing
Yeah,
to be said. You
it's true.
understand? Yes, definitely. So
Yeah.
I just take some time to myself, and then what I do is I think to myself, okay, what is plan B? Because I don't want a plan C, D, I don't want it to continue. You understand? Plan A didn't work, so we need to stop it at plan B. We don't even want a plan B, but now we
Yes.
have to have a plan B. So plan B is stepping away from the
Mm,
market, giving it some time. That same night, I went back to gold. I cleared my charts completely, and I said, okay, let's reanalyze and see where I went wrong. Came Thursday morning, I made all
mm,
that money back and more. Yes, so it's
yes.
just about being consistent, in my opinion.
And a lot of people are not consistent. I feel like a lot of people, as soon as they blow an account, they fund it again and go straight into the market, and all of a sudden they start losing more money because they revenge trading now. They're
Thank
trying to get the
you.
money they lost, and that's what
Yes.
leads to your account being blown. So I completely understand what you're saying, but for new traders, people who are new in trading, would you suggest them starting off with currency pairs, or do you think that it's okay for them to trade indices? Because a lot of people are making money from indices, and a lot of people want to trade them, but they don't understand that indices are very, very volatile, and losing your money, you can lose it within a second. So do you think it's okay for new traders to start trading indices first, or do you think that they should start by trading currency pairs just to get a hang of the market first?
All right. So first of all, what I have to say to that is what I've noticed in the trading industry and as a mentor and helping people, a lot of people look at trading as get rich quick. I'm sure you know about that, the rich get rich quick scam.
Yes,
And that is definitely
yes,
not the way. I mean, we all actually know that it comes down to hard work. It's anything you do in life. So these people
yes.
they're always asking for signals. Just for an example, I can send out a signal and tell you the direction that the market is going, but the way that you place that
Mm,
trade, risk management wise, how many positions you're putting, absolutely everything is 100% up to you. Now the thing is that is part of
yes.
the get rich quick scam, if you understand what I'm saying. So
Mm,
I believe as a
yes.
mentor, you first need to learn Forex. You need to learn the market before you can even attempt to trade the market. I mean, I have clients saying to me, I can't buy your course. I can't buy your course because then I won't have money to trade. Like, what are you doing?
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? You need to first do that course and trade like a little bit on a demo to get an understanding. Then you're going to move over, because I
Yes.
promise you now, just put all your money in now. I guarantee you 80% loss. It's a true
Mm,
fact.
mm,
So, when it comes down to your question, do you prefer, should a newbies trade currency or indices? Well, obviously, I started
mm,
trading indices first. That's because I saw the get rich quick, and that's
mm.
probably why I went through the losses that I did. You know, on Nasdaq,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
100%, 100%. So, I think it comes down to personality, in my opinion, definitely. Like, when it comes to Nasdaq trading, are you forever keeping up with the news? Like, I believe Nasdaq, especially fundamentals, affects that heavily. That's exactly why you said it can
Mm.
take your money in a second, isn't it? So if you
Yes.
are a person that's keeping up, you're going, you're awake, you're watching the market, this, that, then go for it. Go for indices, but do not try and trade an index because you think it's a get rich scam, because it's not. If
Yeah.
anything, it will take your money more than anything else. I mean, you know that. So it's all about what, if you think, no, I'm not going to do this to get rich quick. I just actually have a passion to trade NASDAQ, US 30, German 30, then that's what I'm going to go for. If you have a passion to trade currencies, do it. But just stick to your rules. Risk management, actually learning the foreign stock market, and just not trying to get rich quick.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
No, I get. In terms of picking the correct trading style that fits your personality, which one would you
Yes.
suggest a new person or a new trader tries out? Should it be scalping, swinging, intraday trading, or anything else? What would you suggest a new trader picks when it comes to picking the correct trading style?
Right. I think it comes down to also what you are capable to do with your sort of life.
Oh my God, what's happening? Today is not my day. What's happening? Oh my God, my network is really bad. Hey, it's really, really bad. Um, uh, oh, my network is not doing any justice. Super disappointed. I can't see him. Wait, let me try to add him and see if it works. I don't know. My network is really shitty today. I don't understand why. It's trying to ruin my life.
We back.
Sorry, I have a really bad connection.
Don't worry, don't worry. Don't
So
even worry.
what were we talking about trading styles? Which one
Yes, ma'am.
a beginner should try out, depending on their
Yes, ma'am.
personality, of course. Yeah.
100%.
So
I also think it comes down to your routine in your day and what your lifestyle is. So
mm,
some people can't, just be full-time day traders, and just trade all day. Especially when you're learning, you can't just
yeah.
take that sacrifice if you know nothing about the market, then you'll be completely screwed. So when it
Yeah.
comes to people, I can give an example. One of my friends, he wants his money now. He's that type of a person. He wants it now. There's
Mm.
no such, I put my money in the market, I wait. No, 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 no. So, that's his
No sweat.
personality. You understand? That's his personality. He's straight for the,
Yes.
I put my money in the
Yes.
market, I'm holding it for max 5, 6 hours and I'm out. So, but that's because he can.
Yes.
He's a full day trader, and that's his personality. But to someone, for example, that let's say still has a job, full-time job, can't really look at the charts, can't really be trading. I do believe maybe swing trading is
Yes.
more for them because they're able to
Yes.
analyze the market on a higher time frame, maybe weekly, daily, to
Yes.
to look to hold those trades for a longer period of time, days, weeks, months, to profit
Yes.
of such. So I think yes, definitely it comes down to your routine, your personality, and just overall what you want to
Yes.
achieve. I do believe you can do both.
Yes.
Myself, I do both. I swing trades and I do scalp. So you can master both.
Yes.
Just down to you.
That is very true. Yeah, that is
Yes,
very
man.
true. So, but
You can,
how do you, okay, so
no?
so how did you manage, how do you stay abreast with the market that's always changing? I feel like the market is always changing all the time, as much as it keeps on making similar
Yes.
patterns, but due to certain conditions, the market does change. So how did you manage to stay consistent, even though the market sometimes does change? Especially last year, 2020, I heard them say we have what do they call it? A kangaroo market. They said it was a kangaroo market because the market wasn't
Yes,
really that
ma'am.
stable. So how did you manage
No.
to stay? How did you manage to stay profitable during that time?
Okay, so when it comes to obviously, as you of the kangaroo market, or as we call it, choppy markets, I don't really
Yes,
trade. Then
kangaroo
I
market.
go for yes, then I do believe in the step away from the market. You don't have to trade every day.
Mm,
You don't have to force the trade. That's the
yes,
biggest thing when it comes to trading. If you're gonna force a trade, you are 90% gonna lose that trade. I can promise you that, especially if you don't have experience. So with someone like myself,
yes.
during that hard time, I was really behind the markets a lot. So where I feel beginners don't make it is they don't have enough chart time. They think I analyze, if I can use an example, USD JPY, GBP JPY, and now I just watch what's happening. Yes, now you have, I do believe you must focus on maybe 2 or 3 pairs, especially in the beginning, but you need to absolutely analyze that chart to your maximum. Find out where from when that currency pair started, what trend was it moving in? Bearish, bullish trends, back testing.
Mm,
You need chart time. You want to understand absolutely everything about that currency pair. I believe it should be exactly like your spouse. You don't marry someone unless you know them completely. Now you're willing to give your money to
mm.
something, but you don't even know it. Are you stupid? You
They,
understand?
yeah, that's true.
So I think the market is very much like us humans. Like I tell people that a lot, we are born, we crawl, we walk, then we run. You can't just step into a market and think you can trade NASDAQ fundamentals. You'll blow. You need to
You
crawl,
will.
and that's, yeah, you'll blow.
Mm,
You need to crawl, and that's the theory part. And everyone hates that part. Like, oh, I don't want to learn this, man. I know
yes.
this. I've heard about this. Let me just jump into it. No, you need to take a step back because I believe if you get to the top too quickly, you're gonna drop just as quick. And that happened to myself. I'm not scared to admit it. My fans know that. But if you take a step back and actually just gain wisdom from people that actually know what they're talking about and just put in the time and hard, consistent effort. I repeat that consistent effort. You'll become
Mm,
profitable every single day,
yes.
even if it's small profits. Yes,
Yes. And then with
100%.
greed, I feel like
Oof,
greed is a problem. Greed is
huge.
a problem. Fear of missing out in the market is a problem. And to me, having to grow a big account, I feel like it's a big problem because I always tell myself that, you know what, I have money. So why not risk to make more money? And that only results in me blowing my accounts, losing money, because I always want to make more money than the money that I have. Instead of being like, okay, you know what? I still have to stick to a certain amount of money that I risk, proper risk management. I don't have to increase my lot size and overtrade, even when I don't have to. So what advice would you give a person who wants to grow a big account but are finding it very hard because of greed and wanting to make more money, over trading, and all of that?
All right, so I have a few things when it comes to that. My first thing is to the South African fans that are watching now. This one goes out to you. The first thing I have to say, a lot of people think let me trade dollar accounts, especially in the beginning. Now, ma'am, you know yourself, if you see $10 or you see 100 or 200 Rand, which looks more to you like from a visual aspect? You understand? You don't understand if you haven't been in the industry for long enough. So that's where greed comes into it. They see like 40, 50, $60 in a trade. They're like, oh, what's that? Meanwhile, you don't know that's a couple hundred Rand. You understand?
That's a
So
lot
then
of
they think
money.
that is a lot of money, my friend. Exactly. And especially if you're opening a lot of positions, you know, you can score big actually.
Mm.
So people decide, "Ah,
Yeah,
let me hold." And what happens? Yeah. Yeah, it's I agreed. Greed takes over and the market just changes
read
direction
that.
and they keep holding. Yo,
Yes.
greed is something else, eh? And just takes over. So for beginner traders, I do believe try and trade in your currency so you can understand it a lot better. The better you become, definitely you can go to a dollar account, especially the bigger your account gets. That I'll get onto
Mm.
that as well. Um, Another aspect I have for growing an account is what I like to do is don't trade, how can I say, with profits, like your profits that you've made in a sense in the beginning. So I'll give an example.
Okay.
If I put 5,000 Rand in an account and I traded to 20,000 Rand, I would draw
Mm.
10,000 Rand. You understand? Yeah, I've still made
Okay.
profits now. I've
Yeah.
made 5,000 profits. Now I'm playing with 5,000 that I had and another 5,000 profits. So if I lose a 5,000, I've still made profits. You
So,
understand? So you're
yeah.
not playing, you
Okay.
don't play with your actual money until you've been able to build up, let's say, a nice big lump sum. And the more you, I mean, you know yourself, the more you trade, the more confident you become. And I mean, you're not going to grow
Yes.
a small account to a big account just like this, especially in the beginning. Just forget about that. You will blow that stuff. So try and get a
That
lump
is
sum
so
where you
true.
can, yeah, just try and get a lump sum where you can get your weekly withdrawals because then you get into something called a routine. You're basically paying yourself, you know? You're rewarding
Yes.
yourself. I worked this
Yes.
week, now I pay myself. Doesn't mean you have to use that money. When you get paid a salary, do you just go blow all that money? Of course not. You have expenses. So I pay myself a salary. The rest of
Yes.
my money I'm putting away because you can never have enough money, especially in the trading industry. You know, this is what we do for a living. We don't have a
Mm.
business or I don't have an office building that if is just continuing making money for me. I am my business. I make my money every
Mm.
single day trading the stock market.
Yes.
So just
Yes.
going smart about it, you know, also with lot size, I am a firm believer of respect the lot size. Respect your lot size,
Mm.
respect your level of trading. You are not here if you are here. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yes.
just accept it.
Yeah.
It's your personal journey, and you don't need to impress anyone. I don't trade to impress people. I trade to help people and to make a living. I'm not here to prove something to anyone. That's what I said to everyone. That's why I walk into a room 100% being myself because I have nothing to prove to you or to anyone else.
Mm.
100%. So
Mm.
just respect yourself.
Yes.
So if your lot size, if you're a beginner, your lot size is 0.01. That's your lot size.
Mm.
Respect it. The more you grow that
Yes.
account, now let's say you
Yes.
get to 10,000, 15,000, then you can say, okay, I'm more confident, 0.02. Start trading more, opening more positions. You get more
Yes.
confident. Okay, 0.03. You understand what I'm trying to say? Yeah. So the more confidence you get into the market, the more you can up your lot size with a bigger account because now you have respect to the market. You respect the market. You have rules. This is how I trade, and I trade like this consistently. You'll see if I break these rules, I'll take losses. I have a trading. I actually have
Yes.
one of my friends. He does not trade anything but New York. He trades nothing but the New York session. And last week Thursday, we all went in on a trade in London session, and he was like, I'm not doing it. And people were like, oh, dude, come on, I'm telling you this. The market is doing this, it's doing this, it's doing this. You know, peer pressure. Again, I say it's your account,
Mm.
it's no one else's account. What did he do? He went into the market and he lost big. And he was so angry with himself, but it's because he never respected his trading rule because of other people
Mm.
influencing, bad influencing.
Mm.
You know, you just because someone is so like for example me, just because let's say I'm gonna make 100,000 or 200,000. I've been trading for quite a while now and I've experienced maybe my account can handle the drawdown. But now you are going on a
Mm.
2, 3, 4,000 rand account and you're going 0.3, 0.4 NASDAQ and you're just opening positions. What do you expect? I
Yes.
believe the
You'll
only
be in
thing
trouble.
NASDAQ wants, exactly, I'm a NASDAQ trader. What NASDAQ wants is for you to be able to hold the drawdown. That is all NASDAQ wants. If it is going in a certain direction, that is where NASDAQ is going. I trade NASDAQ.
Mm.
But if your
Mm.
account can hold the drawdown, you are going to profit. You are 100% going to profit.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
So I want to ask a question. This is basically for me. I want to do forex traders, do traders in general pay taxes in South Africa? Do you guys pay taxes? Do you get taxed?
Yes, to an extent you can, but there are ways to go about it that you don't. Yes, to an
Okay,
extent.
okay,
If I can say
okay,
that. And let's say I go maybe more of that route. Yes, ma'am.
okay. That's all I
I,
wanted to know because I've
yes,
been wondering, man. I was checking my phone when I logged into my banking app and they were like, it's time to pay taxes. I'm like, what? Me?
yes,
Pay taxes? What's happening with my profits? So I'm just there like,
ye-
oh, I'm gonna ask this to somebody who knows what I'm talking about because I was
yes.
confused.
You see what? You
So
see
in
some.
closing, yes,
If I can just quickly tell you something, okay? You obviously have heard of something called PayPal. Yes, man. You
PayPal,
can make that.
yes.
Yes, maybe you can make that your best friend. Let me just say that. There's a little tip for people out there.
I'm gonna try that
Yes.
out.
Yes.
I
Yes,
will
ma'am.
definitely. So in closing, what words of encouragement do you have for everybody who's starting out, new traders, traders who've been in the market for a while, but they do not see any progress. They feel like giving up. They feel like, you know what, Forex is a scam. I keep losing money. As the GOAT, what would you say to a person who's starting out, who doesn't know what to do, and who's lost hope, basically? So what words of encouragement would you give them?
All right, from myself, all I can say is get a mentor. Get someone that can guide you
Yes.
into the Forex stock market, someone that knows what they're speaking about. As I said, the market is like us humans. If you are born with no parents, where are you in life? Nowhere. So if you go into the stock market thinking you know everything by yourself, you're gonna go nowhere and be no one. Therefore, what I'd like to say to people is find yourself a good mentor, someone that you can trust, someone that is profitable in the market. Obviously, you don't want to go with someone that thinks they know what they're talking about because then you're just going to fall back into losing your money. This Forex is a scam. Another thing I can say, there are
Mm.
many, 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 many scams out there in South Africa and all over the world. So just be very cautious. Do your research on who you want to help you. Do a background check. I believe in all my students, they know they can phone me, they video call me straight up, then they can see it's me. It's not a scam. So do stuff like that. Ask your mentor if you can video call them, if you can chat to them about, just get that sense of a relationship because at the end of the day, it's going to be your job. So you must think of it as that person almost employing you. You want to have a relationship with
Mm.
someone, you understand? That's the first thing. The second thing is never give up in life. I truly believe that we are all different and unique
That's
for a
true.
reason. The tattoo on my hand even says God created you different. Know your worth. Don't let anyone tell you what you're worth.
Yes.
Doesn't matter where you come from. You can come from the absolute bottom or the absolute top. You can be successful no matter what. Hard work. I read a quote the other day in
Yes.
an article. Elon Musk used to work 22 hours a day. There's 24 hours in a
Mm.
day. So there is no excuse for I'm tired. I had to do this. I had to do that. It's all here. It's a mental game. It's a mindset. If you
Yeah.
cannot find motivation, look for motivation. You can find motivation in absolutely anything in life. Even if you can't find motivation, message me. I'm gonna motivate you. We just need to all stick together. Find a
Yes.
trading buddy, 100%. Find a trading buddy, someone that you can trust, someone that's passionate with you, because something you don't see in the market, they'll
Yeah.
be able to see in the market. Something they don't see, you'll be able to see. And that's what I have to say. And for
Mm.
all you people out there, just check out FX Go Trading Academy. We're here to help you all.
Yes, everybody who thinks I'm a mentor, I am not a mentor. I am talking to these highly influential people so you can follow them and they'll do a better job than me. So please stop asking me for mentorship. 'Cause honestly, I don't want to lie to people. I don't want to deceive people. No, No, I'm still working on myself. I'm still trying to grow a big account to get to a point where you at, where
Yes, ma'am.
Jaguars at, the
Yes.
twins are at. So it's gonna take time for me to get there. Mentorship, no. So you guys, please stop it.
Yes, guys, if you are looking for mentors, please do contact us on the FX Code page, or you can contact me directly here at Ferguson underscore
Yes.
goats, and I will give you my
No
full
scams here.
assistance.
I only talk to
Yes,
legit people,
no
real
scammers here.
mentors. Nobody will scam.
Yes, if you guys want proof of anything, I've said it right here on this live. You guys can phone me. We can have a chat. Let's build a relationship and let's kill the stock market together. Goat way.
Yes. So
Yes, ma'am.
before I leave,
Yes.
I want to remind you, please, please, Patrick, please put
Yes,
in a
ma'am.
good word for me. Because I
I
did
will
send
do.
them messages, but I feel like they didn't see them because maybe they have a lot of DMs. But just
Yes.
please, you guys, all of you, it
Um,
would be amazing to have a live session with all of you guys. So just please
yes,
put in
ma'am.
a good word for me.
I
Support your
will do so.
girl.
Yeah, I will do. Sorry about that. We are just super busy. I actually saw your message because I know this sounds bad, but I was busy deleting, the requests because, when it gets to 99 plus and then it just keeps coming. And so I thought,
Yes.
shit, let me just, and then I started, and then I came across you and I thought, shit, this looks interesting. So we are just a bit busy, but I will definitely put a word in. I don't know, you're going to post this on your page. I'll let the guys watch it and see what it's about. And maybe we can all get together one day and then we can all have a good interview.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Patrick, for joining me. Thank you for sharing words of encouragement to all new
100%.
traders because I do this segment because I know very well how it feels to be alone as a trader, how it feels to lose money and
Yes.
being frustrated and not knowing who to talk to. So this is basically just to shine the light on them and show them that you know what, it's possible. If they could do it, what makes you think that you can't? So thank you very
100%.
much for joining.
Thank you
Thank
so
you
much
very
for
much
having
for
me. I
joining.
really appreciate it. And to everyone on this live, please do check out my girl. Yeah, she is trying to make a huge difference in the trading industry. And I promise you, trading is the future because everything is going online. Let's kill
Yes.
it, guys. This is FX Goat, your mentor, Ferguson Goat, signing out. Thank you.
Peace.
Peace, peace.